Punctuality and time management are highly critical skills in today's world. While many people might claim they respect time and always show up early to work, reality can be different. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like, and share this video with your friends. Youngsters are often taught the importance of being well-timed because time is money, and bygone moments are likely never to come back again. Nobody likes latecomers, but sometimes people might face circumstances beyond their control. People are encouraged to report delays in the modern-day post-pandemic world, especially in professional settings. In this way, people can quickly get the word across regarding power interruptions or any external factors that might likely hamper their work progress. Now think about a school child in a similar scenario, but unlike a grown-up, he might pay for things he can't control. In 2015, Hunter Samelo, a student at Lincoln Elementary in Grants Pass, Oregon, found himself in a huge mess. Hunter was one of several children who got into trouble for their chronic tardiness. But what was the reason behind him being late? It turned out he was neither fond of skipping class, nor did he lag in the punctuality department. Hunter's family car was giving his mother a severe headache. The then 6-year-old boy and his then 25-year-old mother, Nicole Garloff, couldn't depend on their Dodge Durango to take them to school. Other local shops donated new tires and a new windshield. The SUV needed repairs and maintenance that they couldn't afford, and poor Hunter paid the price for it. Moreover, his father, Mark Samelo, explained that his son was not to be blamed for being late, and none of it was his fault. Hunter's mother revealed she had osteoporosis, which caused severe pain in the mornings and made it cumbersome for her to move around. The little boy couldn't take the school bus because he lived within a mile of the school. Also, he couldn't cover the distance on foot because the road was too busy. The poor child didn't like being reprimanded for his late comings, and the subsequent events took a toll on his mental and emotional well-being. Hunter's school had a policy where the student got detention after 3 tardies. After coming to school late for the 3rd time, the little boy was put in detention, an experience that deeply upset him and even moved him to tears. Luckily, his mother got to see his distress, and the boy's grandmother did something about it. Nicole may have never known what her son underwent and the nature of his punishment if she didn't visit him at lunch one day. The mother was left baffled after what she saw, and the entire episode was devastating, with her recalling, "He was at the first table as you walk into the cafeteria, and he was just sitting there with one of those cardboard poster partitions in front of him." The parent further lamented that her son hadn't been tardy that many times that he deserved that type of punishment. A broken-hearted Nicole took a picture of her boy sitting alone behind a cardboard divider at a cafeteria table. Right next to him was a cup with a large letter D for detention written over it. Hunter was shunned by his teachers and segregated from his peers for being late. The boy's grandmother, Laura Hoover, took to Facebook to protest the grotesque punishment and shared photos of her grandson staring at the cardboard wall that blocked his view of a cafe bustling with his schoolmates. Laura also stated, "Yesterday, he was 1 minute late, and this is what his mama discovered they do to punish him." The heartbroken grandparent revealed that the child's school had done the same thing to him 6 different times in all for something beyond his control. She felt the school was making a mockery of her grandchild in front of other students. Meanwhile, an angry and emotionally distraught Nicole took her son home but couldn't get the vivid image out of her head. She expressed, "My heart just broke because he was sitting there and he just was kind of peeking around the side. I just felt terrible for him." Soon afterward, the Facebook post went viral, and the heart-wrenching photos of Hunter sitting alone at lunch tugged at people's heartstrings all over the country. The onlookers were torn to pieces when they saw the little boy being humiliated by his school staff. Eventually, the viral photos also grabbed the attention of a local radio personality, Bill Meyer. When the AM 1440 radio host learned about Hunter's heart-wrenching story, something compelled him to help fix the problem. Many people were outraged after discovering what the schoolboy endured, so the community decided to step forward. Meyer's campaign and the business community's joint efforts brought an incredibly heartwarming surprise for Hunter and his family. The family's Durango was said to be too damaged to repair, leading Rapid Repo and Collections and other local businesses to donate a refurbished 2001 Chrysler Town & Country minivan. Other local shops donated new tires and a new windshield. Kelly's Automotive Service, who repaired the van, gave the family free oil changes and $100 in free gas for a year. An entire village came together to help little Hunter reach school on time so he didn't have to endure the horrendous detention. The Oregon family was blown away by the community's help and extended heartfelt gratitude to everyone who eased their troubles. Most importantly, the new van served its purpose, and Hunter was never late to school again. Nicole shared, "We were so shocked it doesn't seem real. We're so thankful to all the people in our community that have just been so supportive." Fortunately, the online outrage left a positive impression on school superintendent John Higgins, who changed the policy for students who were tardy 4 or more times. He said they would catch up on work in a private space alongside their teachers' support. On March 10, 2015, WWSYX ABC 6 shared a Facebook post detailing Hunter's story and how his community assisted him and his family. Social media users rushed to the comment section to leave their opinions, with one person writing, "My heart just bleeds for this little guy. I've seen it on the news several times. Hope it gets the school in real hot water." Someone else said they were glad Hunter's story made it to the news. A third person believed the boys' school had an anti-bullying program and noted how, in this case, Lincoln Elementary had become the bullies. The month before, the New York Daily News also covered the little boy's story and shared it on their Facebook page. One reader felt Nicole's son's story was shocking, and they felt sorry for the poor boy. The person recalled that when they were Hunter's age, their principal would call out the names of the children who had a lot of time off and embarrass them in front of their peers during assembly. The principal called them lazy and said education was wasted on them. Luckily, their mother quickly addressed the matter, and the children received an apology from the education department. Another person thought the school's punishment for late coming was beyond stupid and would leave Hunter with lifetime scars. Someone else thought Hunter's experience at Lincoln Elementary was terrible and asked why schools thought they could do whatever they wanted. This eye-opening story teaches us that instead of focusing on people's shortcomings, we should be empathetic and try to understand them.